May of 2023 was my best sales month ever. No exaggeration. I made more in revenue this month than I have ever made in 15 plus years of reselling. So if you want to hear a little bit about what I've changed and see my highest profiting items for this month, make sure you stick around. Welcome to my channel if you are new. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Rachel. I am a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and also a full-time mama. I love sharing reseller content with you on this channel, including my top most profitable sales each month. So definitely make sure you subscribe if you love reseller content, and drop me a like if at any point you find this helpful. That definitely helps out my channel a lot as well. So I had some big changes in my life this past month. If you have been following me, you know I gave birth to my first daughter in April of 2023. So she is 2 months old now, 2 months old this week. And my life has basically been turned upside down. So before April, I was working a full-time corporate job, and I was reselling more as a side business, like on a part-time basis. And now I'm technically on maternity leave from my big kid job, as I like to call it. But I am still, I guess, a part-time reseller, because right now I'm a full-time mama. Like, really, it's not that I have more time to resell. I mean, my time is allocated differently, I guess you should say. But being a mama is a full-time job in itself. So definitely a big change there, and getting used to, you know, motherhood and a sleep schedule and a work schedule and all of that good stuff. So that has definitely been a big change in my reseller business. And then also that's come with that is my sourcing. I used to be an avid thrifter, and that's where I got the majority of my inventory. You know, I would do a mystery box here or there, but everything mostly was coming from Goodwill or other thrift stores. But since Sydney was born, I haven't been out thrifting. I went to a thrift store the other day, and I was in there for like 10 minutes, and I didn't buy anything. It was just too hard for me to shop and really look through stuff with her. So I've been relying exclusively on getting my inventory from online sources. So that's really the biggest difference. And it's really, I guess, freed up a lot of time for listing and delisting and just maintenance of, you know, selling through what I already have. When the inventory comes to my house directly, I'm not spending that time thrifting. So that's been a big change. But I do want to still share with you some of the items that sold for me, particularly the most profitable ones, so that if you are out thrifting or if you're sourcing for your own reseller business, you get an idea of some of the brands that are selling for me, or maybe what I would be looking for in the future. So what I'll do is just share the top 15, and you'll have to let me know too in the comments, what was your best sale of May 2023. These actually took about 6 months, a little more than 6 months to sell, but they eventually sold. They were out of a ThredUp shoebox, which I think was my very last box I ever ordered from ThredUp, except for the fun boxes. But this box was the box that made me decide I'm not ordering their rescue boxes anymore. This was a pair of Leffler Randall, like, they were kind of like a suede heel, and they did sit for a long time. My cost of goods on that box was $12.28 per pair, probably because I only was able to list like 6 pair of shoes. And they eventually sold for $48 on eBay. So I would pick up Leffler Randall shoes at Goodwill, or if I were out thrifting, I absolutely would pick them up. These were a little bit of a slower sale, but they did still sell. And if I recall correctly, they were like the only thing that was going to make me any money out of that box. So $48 eBay sale. I was glad to see those finally find a home. From my Ted Baker men's box. Now I did order 2 Ted Baker men's boxes from Boutique by the Box. They had a basic and a premium, I believe. These are from the premium box. This is from the second one I ordered, which I will have 90-day updates coming on those boxes later on this month. But this one sold for $64 on eBay, so that was a great sale. This is my one and only Goodwill find that is on this month's countdown. Everything else came from mystery boxes. This is a Spartina 449 handbag. I paid $4.99 at Goodwill. I feel like I told you guys about this before. Maybe it was on Instagram. I had a lady actually steal this out of my cart when I went to the bathroom, and I had to find her in the store and like confront her and get it back. And she told me she didn't realize that it was someone's cart. The cart was parked right outside the bathroom. The bag was hidden under several like shirts I had put on top of it. And I was in the bathroom, no joke, like 90 seconds. I hurried because I know that it tends to happen when you go in the bathroom at Goodwill. And when I found her, again, it was 90 seconds. I knew she hadn't gotten far. She had it in her cart underneath a bunch of stuff, and I could kind of just see it barely sticking out the one side. So, you know, I'm like, you know, you took that bag out of my cart. And she was like, oh, ha, ha, ha. I didn't realize it was someone's cart. Yeah, sure. So anyway, I got it back, and I ended up selling it for $60 on Poshmark. I am not the only person that's ever happened to. Has that ever happened to you where you've had to confront somebody that took things out of your cart? Definitely let me know. I would love to hear your stories about that. Anyway, next up, and actually this is kind of a spoiler alert because I haven't even shown you this mystery box yet, but this is a swim dress from Carmen Mark Valvo, and this came in my Boutique by the Box Ultimate Swim box, which I will be showing that unboxing in the next week or so here. This was a $54 Mercari sale, and it actually sold 4 days after I listed it, so that was a good one. I had a pair of the Good American jeans from Boutique by the Box. I had a Good American mystery box. These were a $64 Poshmark sale, sold by offer. These took exactly 30 days to sell, but that was still a pretty solid sale. My Good American stuff, I feel like I priced it really high, and as I've come down on the price a little bit, I found that sweet spot to be between that $50 to $70 range, so you'll actually see a few more Good American jeans on this countdown as well. Then I had a pair of uniform jeans from Everlane. I bought a box of men's Everlane jeans from Helpsy, and these sold for $44.99 on eBay. Next up is from my Ted Baker women's premium box from Boutique by the Box. This is the Toria. I think I'm saying that right. That's the style name. This was the orange halter tunic dress. This was a $72 eBay sale, so that was really exciting. Here's two more pair of Good American jeans. I don't think they were sold to the same person, but they're both Good American. They're both the same size, size 14. One of them sold for $70 and one for $76 on Poshmark. So a little bit more of that sweet spot on the higher end for those Good American jeans. The next three pair of jeans are all out of my New Without Tag outlet box, Rag & Bone box. So I think I finally might have got a good box from New Without Tag outlet, but that's a whole different story. So I had these Fit 2 slim jeans in gray. So the box was advertised as women's jeans, but these were actually men's jeans. But I'm kind of not mad about it because these were the first ones to sell. These sold for $65 on eBay. I had a pair of Maya high-rise ankle slim jeans, and those sold for $65 on eBay as well. These actually were going to Australia, so the buyer paid quite a bit more in shipping. So I think all in, she was over $100 on that pair of jeans. So I love seeing international sales and where things go if they're not sold here in the United States. And then there was a pair of Kate mid-rise ankle skinny jeans from Rag & Bone. Those sold for $74.99 on eBay, which I'm pretty sure was my full asking price. So that was, I love a full asking price sale. You know, on eBay, I treat eBay pretty much like Poshmark. I accept offers and I send out, what do they call it? Like I send offers to watchers on eBay. So majority of my eBay sales either come from somebody making me an offer or from me sending an offer. Similar to Poshmark, the outright sales are a little bit more few and far between. So that was kind of exciting to see a full price eBay sale. And also from my Ted Baker box was this, what was called the semi-plain jacket. That's their words, not mine. This one sold for $105 on Mercari. So that was an awesome Mercari sale. And from my Quick Lots, my third Quick Lots box, that I'm about to do a 90-day update on. I'm probably going to film it today, actually. But this was the brand La Femme, which is like a formal wear brand. This was a formal dress. This one sold for $129 on eBay. And this one made me nervous. This one and the next one, which I will show you my top item here in a minute. But both of these made me very nervous because they are formal gowns. And I always have this fear on eBay that someone's going to wear it and then return it and leave me with a now used and probably damaged formal dress. Thank goodness that did not happen with this one. I think we're in the clear. It sold on May 17th. It was a $129 sale. It was a navy blue formal gown from La Femme. And then my highest profiting best sale for May of 2023 was this Ramey Brook one shoulder cutout gown. And this one took a minute. This one I've had listed since January. I didn't get quite what I expected or wanted, I guess, because I had it listed a lot higher than this, but it didn't also get the interest that I had originally anticipated just based on comps and everything. I was, thinking I was going to get somewhere in maybe the $250 to $300 range. But after 5 months of it sitting, somebody made me a $170 offer on eBay. So I did go ahead and take it. And when all was said and done, I had some really, really amazing sales this month. I'm glad that my reseller business has been able to adapt to my new life, life with being a parent and, having that responsibility and that big change in my life. So it's very refreshing to me to feel like I can still do this. If you're a parent, you probably experienced with your firstborn, like I walked into my reseller room when I came back from the hospital, and I thought I would never work in here again because I was so overwhelmed with taking care of the baby. So to bounce back this well makes me so, so happy. So anyway, that is my entire countdown for the month of May. Please share your top sale in the comments if you have not already. I love learning from you. That's one of the reasons I come on this channel, is so that we can learn from each other and share what I know and learn from you as well. If you are interested in ordering from Boutique by the Box, Help See Source, or New Without Tag Outlet, which were all mentioned in this countdown, I do have links down below for some discounts on their boxes if you want to check it out. I never thought I would rely entirely on mystery boxes to support my business, and here I am, and it's working. So definitely check it out for yourself. And make sure you're subscribed if you want to see more 90-day updates. And if you want to see more unboxing videos, I've got a ton of content lined up for the month of June. Drop me a like on the way out. I certainly appreciate it. If you're still watching and you made it this far, you might as well. And thank you so much again for watching. I will catch you next time.